Hello, I am Katie.
I'm Justin.
And this is level 2, week 3.
In, what is this, 2015 September?
Yes.
Awesome.
We did it.
Cool.
And a review video. Okay, so one thing we talked about was swing out clinic.
So let's start from a open position here. We said for leaders, on the 7 and 8, we said step back, move backwards just a little bit. It gains you momentum for the rock step, which actually moves back. So we'll show it starting from a closed position. Here's our swing out from
2,
close.
3, and 4,
5, 6, back here, rock step.
It gives me more momentum as the follow to really move forward and connect on that 3 and 4 more easily.
Back here. And we said it's a subtle thing. It's not a lot. It's easy to overdo it, but it's also easy to underdo it.
So you can play with that and kind of calibrate to each partner. For follows, we talked about what to do with the free arm at the end of a swing out. So if Justin will just lead a few swing outs continuously. One thing to do, actually let's do it the other way so that they can see the arm. So it's starting from open. Sorry. So one thing you can do is kind of just keep your arm by your side, nice and close, which makes it easy to connect with your lead on the 3 and 4 to shoop. Exactly, good sound effects. Other thing you can do is just let it go with momentum, kind of drop, nice and low. Again, with momentum. Another thing I like to do is just kind of curve that up. So it's a drop and curve, or you can bring it around and up, around and up. And you can play with a whole bunch of extra things that you might like.
Leaders, we said that the one most common thing is just a straight back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. But you can also do this if you want to be cheeky. Okay.
The options are endless. And then we talked about a few different moves. One was rotational.
So we started with this rotational 6-count pass, which looked like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. We contrasted the rock step there with a linear rock step, which goes like this.
Just straight back.
Here, I turn out 90 degrees this way.
Which makes me want to rotate into my arm while still staying nice and aligned.
Rock step,
triple step. And we talked to follows about turning and place versus traveling. So this turn, Justin is asking me to travel, triple forward, triple back. Yeah.
Then we did the swoop around, which
move.
was a swing out variation. Look like this.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
So for this move, leaders, we said, first of all, start a little bit closer than you think you need to be. Second of all, we do this rotational rock step. And we said instead of leading the follower down the line behind us, we'll lead the follower to turn basically in place. And the way we did that was by creating kind of like a sickle shape with our hand, asking Katie, turn this way, and then her hand boops back to catch her.
Kind of a turn and stop.
Rock
step, triple step for the follows.
One more time, rock step, triple stop. That's what our hand does, and that's what the follower does. Then we said, leaders, you have to get around. And the way that starts is on 3.
With a nice big step.
We make a rock step, step forward to get there.
Making up the difference.
So we'll stop on 3. 1, 2, 3. And now I can pull step and get around.
Great. And then we just finished it off with the rest of the swing out. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Let's show that from another angle. Which angle would be good? Maybe this angle.
Sure.
1,
2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you can see the catch on the hand, or catch with the hand on the back a little bit more easily from that angle. And then we talked about a free spin from a swing out. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, so with that one, follows, make sure that you were focusing on traveling down the line, taking 180-degree turns. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
And for leaders, we said that we lead this by basically having our follow do the swing out without us in some sense. Oh, sorry, we'll do it from this angle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now Katie goes. The trick is mainly to drop the hand at the right time, I think.
Yeah.
And aside from that, it kind of works.
Yeah, and a little bit of a push on the back to encourage that rotation.
That's right.
Yeah, and then we talked about Texas Tommies.
Which we said Texas Tommy looks like a completely different move than the inside turn, or the free spin, but it's actually very similar.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
We said that kind of the reason that Katie knows to turn is not that I have her hand there.
Passing it off.
But is actually, the reason that she knows to turn is actually because I lead it just like a free spin.
Already had that rotation.
And we actually catch hands while she's moving.
On 5. where we're nice and close.
So we said we did this move where we kind of like practice this hinge. We said that leaders, you don't have to do this. You can kind of pass it off, but there's, a limit. Don't do this either.
So follows, we did practice kind of just using our elbow as a hinge and letting your hands swing by to your other elbow. And we also talked to leads, having them feel as a follow with their arm bent, what it's like if kind of there's extra tugging. So be very gentle with your follows on the Texas Tommies. And we put it all together.
We did a sequence, which started from closed position.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Then we did a Texas Tommy.
3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8.
1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8.
Yeah.
And leaders, one last tip is that from this move, since it ends as a swing out, you can do any of your normal swing out variations right after the swoop around. You can do a forward swing out, you can do Texas Tommy, you can do whatever you want. And that was our class. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.